Hello, my name is Kindson Munonye, and thanks for joining me as we start our discussion on the third process under the Human Resource Management knowledge area, and today we are going to be looking at Develop Project Theme. Develop Project Theme follows from Acquire Project Theme because, of course, after acquisition, you need to develop. According to the PIMBO Guide 5th edition, Develop Project Theme is a process of improving competencies, team members' interaction, and overall team environment to enhance project performance. The key benefit of the Develop Project Theme is that it results in improved teamwork, enhanced people's skills and competencies, motivated employees, reduced staff turnover rates, and improved overall project performance. Developing the project team improves the people's skills, take note, and also their technical competencies and overall team environment and project performance. It requires clear, timely, effective, and efficient communication between team members throughout the life of the project. So the Develop Project Team members Develop Project Team is a very important process. Objectives of developing a project team might include improving the knowledge and skill of team members to increase their ability to complete the project deliverables while lowering costs, reducing schedule, and improving quality. 2. Improving feelings of trust and agreement among team members to raise morale, lower conflicts, and increase teamwork. And also to create a dynamic, cohesive, and collaborative team culture to improve individual and team productivity, team spirit, and cooperation. And 2. Allow cross-training and mentoring between team members to share knowledge and expertise. High team performance has to be achieved by developing the project theme, and high team performance are achieved using open and effective communication, creating team building opportunities, developing trust among team members, managing conflicts in a constructive manner, and encouraging collaborative problem solving and decision making. Let's now go ahead to look at the ITT Oath of the Develop Project Team. Of course, the input is the project management plan, the project staff assignment, and the resource calendar from Acquire Project Theme. The tools and techniques are interpersonal skills, training, team building activities, ground rules, colocation, recognition and reward, and personnel assessment tool. 2 outputs come from the Develop Project Team, and they are Team Performance Assessment and Enterprise Environmental Factor Updates. So let's now ask ourselves, why do we need these inputs? The Human Resource Management Plan provides guidance on how project human resource should be defined, staffed, managed, controlled, and eventually released. It identifies training strategies and plans for developing the project team. Items such as rewards, feedback, additional training, and disciplinary actions can be added to the plan as a result of ongoing team performance assessment and other forms of project team management. Then project staff assignment is needed because it documents the identity of the people who are on the team. Resource calendars identify times when the project team members can participate in team development activities. Sorry, I took a drink. Let's continue. Okay, we have these 3 inputs. Let's now look at the tools and techniques. Interpersonal skills, training, team building activities, ground rules, colocation, personnel assessment tools, and recognition and rewards. Let's look at some of these tools and techniques in detail. Let's start with interpersonal skill. Interpersonal skills is sometimes known as soft skills. There are behavioral competencies that include proficiencies such as communication skills, emotional intelligence, conflict resolution, negotiation, influence, team building, and group facilitation. These soft skills are valuable assets when developing the project team. For example, the project management team can use emotional intelligence to reduce tension and increase cooperation by identifying, assessing, and controlling the sentiments of project team members, anticipating their actions, acknowledging their concerns, and following up on their issues. Another tool and technique is team building activities. The objective of team building activities is to help individual team members work together effectively. Team building strategies are particularly valuable when team members operate from remote locations without the benefit of face-to-face contact. Informal communication and activities can help in building trust and establishing good working relationships. So, let's continue with team building activities. Remember that team building activity is an ongoing process. It's crucial to the project's success. While team building is essential during the initial stage of the process, it is a never-ending process. Changes in a project environment are inevitable, and to manage them effectively, a continued or a renewed team building effort will be applied. Take note of these points. Team building activities is ongoing, and again it is a never ending process, so just have it in mind. Another important thing is that there are models that is used to define team development. The one considered in the Pinboard Guide is the Topman Ladder. The Topman Ladder includes 5 stages of team development that is necessary. One of them is the first stage is forming. In forming, the team members meet and learn about the project and their former roles and responsibilities. In this stage, the team members tend to be independent since they are just coming together to learn about themselves. At this initial forming stage, they are not as open to one another at this time. They need some time to form. So that is what happens in the forming stage. The team members come together for the first time. The openness, the freeness is not there. They are just kind of independent behaviors. They now move from forming stage to storming stage. In the storming stage, the team begins to address the project work, technical decisions, and project management approach. Take note that they are start to address the project work. They argue about it, they try to understand it, they challenge conflicting ideas develops, things are smoothed out. And if team members are not collaborative and open to different ideas and perspectives, the environment can become counterproductive. So think of storming process as several different ideas coming together to discuss interactively and also try to look at various aspects of the ideas and the project work, maybe gradually come to certain consensus. From the storming, they move to the norming. In the norming phase, the team members begin to work together and adjust their work habit and behavior to support the team. The team learns to trust each other. So in the norming, they have gotten used to each other. They formed habit, they can work together easily, and they address the work of the project. Then we moved from norming to performing. Teams at the stage of performing, they function as a well-organized unit. They are interdependent and work through issues smoothly and effectively. Then comes the final stage of the Topman model, that is the fifth stage, and that is adjourning. In the adjourning phase, the team completes the work and moves on from the project. This typically occurs when a staff is released from the project as deliverables are completed as part of carrying out the closed project or phase process. Now there are some things you need to know about the stages of the Topman model. The duration of a particular stage depends upon the team dynamics, team size, and team leadership. So there is no particular laid down duration for each of those processes or stages. Project managers should have good understanding of team dynamics in order to move their team members through all stages in an effective manner. Although it is common for this stage to occur in order, it is not uncommon for a team to get stuck in a particular stage or slip to an earlier stage. Projects with team members who work together in the past may skip a stage. So what it means is that a team might get stuck in a stage for a long time. They might even revert to a stage. Maybe a team in the performing stage or norming stage can revert back to the storming stage. Let's say there is change in the project manager. A new project manager comes with new ideas. This team goes back to the storming stage as they go back to discuss, to challenge new ideas. Alright, so this is the Topman model. Take note of the 5 stages: the forming, the storming, the norming, the performing, and then finally the adjourning. Another tool and technique used in developed project team is the ground rules. Ground rules establish clear expectations regarding acceptable behavior by project team members. And also note that early commitment to clear guidelines decreases misunderstanding and increases productivity. Discussing ground rules in areas such as code of conduct, communication, working together, or meeting etiquette allows team members to discover values that are important to one another. All project team members share responsibility for enforcing the rules once they are established. So ground rules, the project manager should lay ground rules. This and this is what has to be done in our meetings. This is what should be done early in the morning before the project work start. This is what should be done in so and so events, and so on and so forth. So there are rules that is established. This is called ground rules. Another important tool and techniques is colocation. Well, colocation is also referred to as a tight matrix. I don't know why it has that name, tight matrix. Colocation is referred to as tight matrix. Involves placing many or all of the most active project team members in the same physical location to enhance their ability to perform as a team. Co-location can be temporary, such as at a strategically important times during the project or for the entire project. Colocation strategies can include team meeting room, such as war room. A war room is a team meeting room. According to the PMBOK guide, this is where the team meets together. Places to post schedules and other conveniences that enhance communication and a sense of community. Recognition and rewards is another tool and techniques used in developed project team. It is important to recognize that a particular reward given to any individual will be effective only if it satisfies a need which is valued by that individual. Award decisions are made formally or informally during the process of managing the team through project performance appraisals. So get this point: for rewards and recognition to be very effective, it has to satisfy a need which is valued by that individual. Picture, for instance, that the project team members prefer coming to work on train. They don't really have a need for a car at that particular time, and the project or manager decides to use car, buying an official car as reward. Well, while it might be appreciated, it might not be an effective reward. At that point, they may require an increase of some other kind of reward. Okay, we also have cultural differences has to be considered when determining recognition and rewards. A good strategy for project managers is to give the team recognition throughout the life cycle of the project rather than waiting until the project is completed. Okay, let's now look at the final tool and techniques used for develop project team, and that is personnel assessment tools. Personnel assessment tools, what are they? They give the project manager and the project team insight into areas of strength and weaknesses. These tools help project managers assess the team preferences, aspirations, how they process and organize information, how they tend to make decisions, and how they prefer to interact with people. Various tools are available, such as attitudinal surveys, specific assessments, structured interviews, ability tests, and focus group. Remember, focus group have to do with experts coming together and then moderated by a trained moderator. These tools can provide improved understanding, trust, commitment, and communications among team members and facilitate more productive teams throughout the project. Let's now look at the outputs of the developed project team. We mentioned that there are just two outputs, and that is team performance assessment and enterprise environmental factor updates. Let's look at the first one, team performance assessment. The performance of a successful team is measured in terms of technical success according to agreed upon project objectives, including quality levels, performance on project schedule, finish on time, and performance on budget to finish within financial constraints. Let's now look at some of the indicators to team effectiveness as we move to the next slide. The evaluation of a team's effectiveness may include indicators such as improvement in skills that allow individuals to perform assignments more effectively, improvement in competencies that help the team perform better as a team, reduce staff turnover rate, increase team cohesiveness where team members share information and experiences openly and help each other to improve the overall team performance. So these are part of the team performance assessment output of the developed project management team. The next output is enterprise environmental factors updates. The enterprise environmental factors that may be updated as a result of the developed project team process include personnel administration, employee training records, and skill assessments. So this is where we wrap it up on the developed project management team process. I hope you've learned much, and I would like you to join me in my next presentation as we start with manage project team. Meanwhile, I'll take my slide back to the ITT Oath of developed project management team. You spend some time to get it around your head. I'd like to thank you for viewing.